Hello everyone, I'm Elizabeth.
Hi, I'm Laura.
And we're the Sufficient Seven.
And today we are participating in the Top 5 Wednesday group, talking about the top 5 science fiction and fantasy books that are on our TBR.
The first book that we're going to talk about is one we both want to read, and that's Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo, and also the sequel, Crooked Kingdom. It's just been on both of our lists for a long time.
We both read the Grisha series set in this same universe a while ago, actually. Yeah. So it's been a long time coming, also because we own both of these books and we got them when they first came out. So we really need to get on that.
Yes.
The second thing that I would like to finish is the Magician series. So I need to read The Magician's Land by Lev Grossman. It's been a while since I've read the second book in the series. So I think that was about 8 months ago, and I've actually owned this book for a long time as well. So I really need to finish this series and read this.
My next choice is Last Song Before Night by Alana C. Meyer. I just happened to see this walking in an aisle of books at work one day, and I thought the cover was pretty, so I picked it up. And it sounds super good, and I wanted to read it forever now. I think it just came out in paperback. I think it's picking up in popularity a bit. It sounds really good, and I need to read it.
The next thing that I would like to read is Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. It's a really great trilogy, and I know that it will be a big time commitment, but I really want to start it soon.
Speaking of time commitments, my next choice is Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin. I've seen the entire HBO series, except the last 2 seasons that still have to air. But I wanted to read all the books for so long, and the newest book got a release date in November, finally. So I feel like I should read them. I know that they're longer books, so it is a bit more of a commitment, but I really want to read all of them.
Another thing that I would like to read is the Red Rising series by Pierce Brown, especially since that trilogy is over and he's started a spin-off series. And also because that's more in the sci-fi realm, where I usually read more fantasy. So it has to do with things in space and on Mars, and that's not usually something that I like to read, but I know a lot of people really love that series, so I need to give it a try as well.
My next choice is A Gathering of Shadows by V.E. Schwab. I read A Darker Shade of Magic, the first book in this trilogy, a year or 2 ago. And the last book just came out, so I really, really need to just sit down and read these, because the first one was really good, so I know the next 2 will also be.
It's not officially on my list, but I want to read it as well. And this is the last thing that we both want to read. It's the Mistborn series by Brandon Sanderson, but really it's anything by Brandon Sanderson, because he's kind of like the king of fantasy writing nowadays, and we haven't read anything by him, so we really need to do that.
Yeah, I feel like Mistborn might be the first one that everyone goes to. I don't know if it's his most popular, but...
Yeah, actually our friend Lucrezia told me about another book to read, Warbreaker by him, which she's reading now, and there's been some news that it's going to get a second book or something, but I think it was a standalone for a long time, and even if it is a standalone, I think it's an easy way to jump in to reading something of his, because a lot of the time I think he writes in series, so not as big as a time commitment.
So please subscribe to our channel. There'll be a button in the corner that you can click. If you want to watch our last video, which was the makeup book tag, we'll link it right here. It was a lot of fun. And all of our social media is down below, so friend us, follow us, talk to us.
If you also want to read any of the books that we mentioned, or have other suggestions for books that we should read in the future, please let us know in the comments. And until next time, bye!